Now what did I say? What was I talking about? See, my brain.
Yeah, you're talking about you and your brothers dug the foxholes
Yeah,
in
before
Berlin. Yeah,
construction. Oh,
yeah.
there's another story about that. That there were some dead soldiers laying down there,
Mhm.
German soldiers laying down there,
Mhm.
but they wouldn't pick them up. Because the reason that they wouldn't pick them up is because they put booby traps underneath them.
Mhm.
See, so the guy picked them up, then exploded, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
But that one thing was, I was that one day we were digging one in the digging fair. All of a sudden, I looked over, and the chest moved of one of them dead soldiers been laying
Mhm.
there for a couple of weeks already,
Mhm.
probably, you know, doing there. So I want to get out of there, you know, out of the hole. But he grabbed me, my buddy grabbed me. Don't you dare go out there. But booby traps
Yeah.
underneath them things, you know. Actually, what the maggots actually worked on him. Actually, a
The
maggot
maggots.
made
Yeah.
his chest through.
Yep.
That's why I thought the guy was still alive.
Yeah. I
You
think
know.
that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I tell you. But then on the end, when it came to the end, then finally the guy, when the colonel came by and says, all your kids and all your guys, they had all them older people who had to be in the service, you know, that takes them. Get to find a place in the house and throw away your uniforms because we're gonna break out.
Hmm.
The SS wanted to break out because the Russians were out Berlin already, you know.
Mhm.
But you know, but because they divided Berlin for four ways,
Mhm.
you know, but they didn't want to let them go in, see? So the SS said they got to break out. They want to meet Americans. They were on the other side of the Elbe River already, you know.
Yeah.
They want to meet them and get take prison by them
Yeah.
because the Russians would have killed them all,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. You don't.
So I
Yeah.
know, see?
Yeah.
So they done that. We all done it. We all got through all the uniforms, got different clothes and everything, you know. But I never seen Hitler there.
Mhm.
But they said that Hitler died. There was in Berlin. There was right there on the big bunker, you
Mhm.
know. But I never seen Hitler.
How old were you then, Joe, when they
12 years.
came in?
12 years I was.
12.
When the war ended.
When they.
Of course, you started out to be 6 years or 7 years old. You belong to Hitler Youth, you
Mhm.
know. Yeah, really.
And you were telling me about machine guns. You could take them apart
Oh, yeah.
at 12.
That's what we
Yeah.
had. Yeah,
So,
take machine gun parts, shoot away and everything. We had done that.
and you're in good physical condition too, right?
Oh, yeah, I wasn't very good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's probably the reason that you're in good shape now, because you walk,
Oh,
a
yeah.
mile
That,
and a half to
oh,
Calhoun's and a mile and a half
that's
back,
back. Yeah.
and yeah, and
That's what them doctors tell me here. They're going to tell them how much I walk all the time when I lived here, you know. I said, that's probably why I'm in good shape, you
yeah,
know. Because everyone's surprised, you know, that I
yeah,
walk all that way and back to the woods and everything, you know.
yeah. A lot of 50-year-olds can't do
Yeah,
that. So
that's really nice.
now, how you were about 6 when the bombing started in Berlin, right?
Yeah, when
Yeah,
the war started, see, and that's when I
yeah.
shook Hitler, just
Hmm.
before that. Because my dad was not there already. He was already gone.
Hmm.
So it had to be just before that. But
Yeah.
that bombing, though, boy, that's out at night. We were out at nights in the English part. It was like 4th July.
Mm.
You know, the searchlights out there,
Hmm.
the 88 out there shooting up there. You see the explosions, you
Hmm.
know, all that. That was really something to see. And the noise,
Yeah, I
you
bet it.
know.
Yeah. So, did you see a lot of death after the bombings?
Somewhat.
Did you see a lot of death after the bombings? After the bombings were
You mean
over,
dead people?
dead people. Yeah.
No, not too much. They used all incitement that they took
Hmm.
care of them mostly. I
Hmm.
seen some laying
Hmm.
there, but they right away there was somebody out there, you know,
Hmm.
the watched, you know. They never left any out there.
Yeah. Hmm.
No,
Yeah.
I've seen a lot in Berlin, especially when you know they had the big houses, you know, when the big stones come flying down, you know, and you're like, God, that's unbelievable. One of my buddies, he lost his hand.
Hmm.
One of them big, the big boulders came down from the, they hit the house,
Yeah.
you know, cut his hand right off.
Hmm.
But he lived.
Well, I know that you were mad at them because you told us going out shaking your fist.
Yeah.
Were you scared when they were going on, or did you? What were you thinking? Is it
You
was?
don't think you're not scared when you're that young.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have no family at home. You don't have to go home to your kids or to your wife.
Mm-hmm.
You're more or less, we're more or less like we gotta kill you, bastard. You
Yeah.
know.
Yeah. Yeah.
We were mad at them, but I tell you, well, especially the Cossacks
Yeah.
from Russia that came there.
Mm-hmm.
we were sitting on that corner. I said, we were sitting on the corner, and we talking to our neighbors, but they were Jewish.
Hmm.
You know, see, that's one more thing. Where we lived, I never heard anything about the Jews.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that they were bad. And all the ones they killed, we never heard of it.
Yeah.
That kept it away from us with the town that little aside from Berlin we were, you
Mm-hmm.
know. We had some living across the street from us.
You had some across
There
the
was
street?
there, yeah. They
Yeah.
even had that thing on, you
Yeah.
know,
The yellow
they were
star.
good friends,
Mm-hmm.
you know. In fact, I used to go over there and help her out once in a while when the husband was down there.
Mm-hmm.
They lived in a house across the street from us, you know. And on the hand, one day we were sitting outside talking to the other neighbors. There comes two Russians on horses,
Mm-hmm.
the Cossacks.
Mm.
One of them comes out, goes over to the Jewish girl. She has a ring. She had a watch.
Mm-hmm.
Took a watch.
Hmm.
Took the watch.
Mm.
And everybody said, "She is supposed to come down here and free us,"
Yeah.
you know.
And
But then they give us some zloty, some Polish money.
mm.
So they must have stolen it from somewhere there.
Yeah.
So they told that you took a watch away from her.
Mm.
But they couldn't believe that,
Mm.
you know. Here they're Jewish, everywhere went after them, and here comes some other people that's supposed to help them,
Yeah.
you know. But they never mentioned the Jews. They never mentioned Jews where you live for some
Mm-hmm.
reason until after we find out what happened, you
Yeah.
know. What
Yeah.
it.
Were
Yeah.
were there a lot of Jews in Berlin or in your
Oh,
neighborhood or
Berlin, yeah, they
area?
do, but not where we are.
Not where you're
We
from,
were
but
outside Berlin.
mm-hmm.
We were more or less like well, like here, you know,
Okay.
Knoxville and then right, we right
Mm-hmm.
here, but not too far, you know,
Yeah.
closer.
Did the people that, of course, you were 6 years old, but did the people seem to like the Jews or not like the Jews?
No,
The
that's what I'm
adults,
saying.
yeah,
We
they didn't
never,
really
no.
care. Yeah.
That's why we lived some across. We were good friends,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
you know.
Mm.
And yet they raised hell. But then I was told later on after the war, I was told when I came over here, somebody said the reason Germans went after them first, they would not go in the war in the First World War.
Hmm.
They would not go and fight.
Hmm.
See, they would not go uniform.
Hmm.
But they didn't. So that's why they started doing it. But why kill the kids and women? That's a bunch of baloney. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
that's what they're doing right now. You know, no.
So, what about your dad in the war? Where did he
Oh,
go?
then he went right. He went to France.
Okay.
I had some pictures here someplace.
Okay.
Yeah, he went when he went into France to fight in France. He went
Mm-hmm.
there. In fact, he had some pictures on the Eiffel Tower.
Okay.
He had, but I don't know what happened to all them.
Mm-hmm.
Since there's been people down here looking at stuff that they never put it back where it was. That gets me.
Yeah.
Because I know I had it all together where I was divorced. I mean, I was not divorced, where I was, came out of the service, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and when I made my citizenship papers, I had all it together because I kept it together.
Mm-hmm.
And people said, you're lying.
Mm-hmm.
That you went out to the American Army as a German citizen.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. That's why I kept all that. But now all of a sudden it disappeared. Somebody looked at it and it disappeared. Just laying around here somewhere.
Yeah, you've got a lot of interesting things here. We'll probably go through them at another time because some of the things are in German, and
Oh.
like you can't read them and or who they are and all. So now your dad, after the war, he came back.
Yeah, he came back. No, that's true. He came back. Oh, that's when the Russians took over. The communists took over.
Mm-hmm.
The right away or the house we owned, they took it over. They
Mhm.
took all. Everybody owned their own stuff. Had to belong to the Communist Party.
Mm-hmm.
So one day I was coming down from the steps. Some of the guys went down on the front and said, "Hey, is your dad home?" I said, "Yeah, he's here." So my dad came down. That's when he came back. You know, they arrested him.
Mm-hmm.
The next week we didn't hear nothing from him for 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And then after we heard nothing from him. But then all of a sudden my mother told me that the mother told us that dad is in Berlin, in Siemensstadt.
Mm-hmm.
This was Western, the Western American section.
Mm-hmm.
So he was there and he went back to work in Siemens, see.
Mm-hmm.
But what they did to him, when they picked him up, that they had a foxhole there,
Mm-hmm.
but they had electric wire around, you know, but around.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to stand still. If you fall against it, you get a shock.
Mm-hmm.
See, but what happened is they wanted something from him, but he didn't know nothing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, all of a sudden, one guy comes by and asks him, "How are your daughters doing?" He said, I only have one.
Mm-hmm.
But he said, only one. They found out he was the wrong guy they had.
Mm.
But the wrong guy went there. So they let my dad go. My dad never came home. He
Mm.
went right away to West Berlin.
Mm.
And then he went back to Siemens. And then we left there too. We left there too. The house didn't belong to us no more.
Yeah.
We left there. And we stayed in the room and the places and the apartments.
Mm-hmm.
They belonged to Siemens.
Okay.
So we stayed there, Yeah. Yeah, I tell you. So then that's when all of a sudden we started. So I started my business, my apprenticeship
Mm-hmm.
as tool and die maker.
Yeah.
See. So I made that. I didn't make it all the way. I made the. They called us DPs, displaced persons. They called us.
Mm-hmm.
When we came over here. But there is an outfit who was there. Then there was somebody in Milwaukee
Mm-hmm.
as a tool and die maker. So they sponsored me. So I went over in the 1952. I went down and talked to them,
Mm-hmm.
and then they sent me down. I went on the boat and went down to Ellis Island.
Mm-hmm.
I got to Ellis Island. They wouldn't let me off. There was something wrong with the papers or something.
Mm.
Somebody screwed some up. So they dropped me, So they put me in Berlin for a couple of days. And then an outfit came in there. And they needed somebody in Racine then. Let me work in Racine, see. There wasn't a foundry,
Mm-hmm.
steel foundry. Well, I don't care. I came over here, I want to be an American, right?
Yeah.
That's why I came here, first place. Oh, that's one other thing. Starting out when I was in Islands Island, we were out there talking. The guy looked at my first name and he says, how you pronounce it? What's that? I said, it comes from the Bible, Joachim. He said, no, we call you German Joe. Now, can you imagine how many years ago I was called German Joe and I still call me German Joe?
Yep.
I like it.
Yeah.
That's no problem.
Well,
When I go to Calhounsia, well, we went there yesterday, but then we went there Monday,
Mm-hmm.
you know. Everybody, so somebody thought, oh, German Joe. Somebody stole my name, But look how many years ago that is. Oh, I like that. Like the Tony comes in once in a while over here, the
Yeah.
motor driver.
Mm-hmm.
I call him, hey, how you doing, you hillbilly? Oh, I'm doing okay, you Nazi. He calls me, but everybody turns around when they says that. I think that's funny.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
history. Come on, that's
It's
history.
history,
We shouldn't
and you're
throw the
cutting
history
up.
away.
Yeah.
Look at it and say, hey, let's not do the same thing again.
Mm-hmm.
Now they want to do, they knock them all down. That's not right.
No. No.
Because then they can look at, oh, that's how bad they were, how good they were.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's really, I tell you.